Yo guys, it's the Draft Kid, and today we are going to be talking about the top 5 quarterbacks in college football as of right now. This is a very big argument, I would say, and we're going to start it off. Number 1, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, in my opinion, is the definite Heisman winner, definite Heisman candidate. You can't really argue. He's insane. Last year, and at the beginning of the season, I had him as my 14th quarterback. That is really low. And then this year, he jumped up to my number 1 to 14. That's 14 places. Just letting you know. That's a lot. He's definitely the Heisman. And let's go check out the stats of my Heisman. 3,687 passing yards. Boom. That is some good stuff. That is a lot of yards, especially at this point in the season. Can he hit the 4,000? That's my question. 38 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and a 93.2 quarterback rating. That is third in college football. Yeah, third. Probably behind Tua and Trevor Lawrence. I know it's behind Tua, at least. This guy's Heisman moment was the moment he beat Alabama. The moment he beat Mr. Tua. And the moment he destroyed that secondary, I wouldn't say destroyed, but he was really good, is the moment I had him up for Heisman. And that game was really the big decision because I could not figure out who was going to be the number 1 quarterback. Was it Tua or was it Joe Burrow? Maybe even was it Justin Herbert? Okay? And this game really figured it out for me. It's Joe Burrow. He's the number 1. He's the Heisman. He's the big boy. He's the guy that you want on your team to rebuild. There is no doubt, none, in my mind, that Joe Burrow is not the one that you want on your team. Next up at number 2, we have Justin Herbert. I know you're probably wondering why I don't have Tua Tagovailoa on this list. I will get into that later in the video. Let's check out his stats. He has 2,662 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and 78.4 quarterback rating, which is 18th in college football. Now, if you ask me, that's pretty freaking good. Tua Tagovailoa probably, or he does have better stats than this right now, but by the end of the season, I believe Justin Herbert will progress, and I believe that he will be as good, or if not better, than Tua Tagovailoa at that moment due to this hip injury. Tua will have to be sidelined for a little bit at least, and then maybe he'll come back. And in another video, I will be talking about how Tua's injury is going to affect the college football top 25 rankings, in my opinion. But that's a video for another time. Next up at the number 3 spot, we have yours truly, Tua Tagovailoa. This guy has 2,840 passing yards, 33 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 94.5 quarterback rating, which is first in college football. Yeah, number 1. Passing yards, he has the second amount of passing yards on this list. Of course, Joe Burrow just destroying him. He has the second amount of passing touchdowns, Joe Burrow destroying him, but he is tied for the least. There's a 3-way tie between him, Justin Herbert, and I won't say the other one to spoil the list. Him and Justin Herbert and another quarterback are all tied for 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions is it's not a lot. I'm not gonna lie, and it's very good. According against the 6 interceptions that Mr. Joe Burrow threw, 3 is definitely a better number. And the quarterback rating is not by far, but better. Yeah. This is a really good. I definitely would recommend that any team interested in a quarterback definitely puts Tua on their list for first round quarterbacks. Yeah, first round. We already have 3 potential first round quarterbacks that are actually worthy of being taken in the first round, because last year we had our little quarterback thing, and it just, Kyler Murray might be about as good as the number 4 person on this list. Okay, like this year we elevated everything. Okay, like this year is by far the quarterback class that the NFL needs if you're gonna rebuild your team. Anyways, those are the stats for Tua. Next up, we have Jake Fromm at the number 4 spot. Let's look at the stats here. He has 1,968 passing yards, 16 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 78.7 quarterback rating, which is 16th, which is third on this list because Justin Herbert has an 18 for his. So he's just above Herbert. His touchdowns, they're a little bit low, but I understand that because he's limited by the Georgia offense. If he wasn't so limited, then I think maybe he'd be really good, and maybe he'd be higher on the list. The passing yards, obviously, due to the offense, but 3 interceptions, he is doing a really good job at protecting that football. And the quarterback rating, sometimes you have to pay attention to that. I'm not going to lie, but this is not one of those cases. For the number 5 spot, we actually have a split tie where I want you guys to go into the comments sections and tell me what you think. Because there's 2 ways you can think about this matchup between Jordan Love and Jacob Eason. Here's the stats for both of them. Jacob Eason on the left, Jordan Love on the right. First, we're going to go over Jacob Eason's stats. He has 2,472 passing yards, 20 touchdowns, and 1 interception. 7 interceptions. And he's 65.9 on the quarterback rating chart, which is 56. That is pretty decent. Jordan Love has 2,684 passing yards. Suki, he has 2,684 passing yards, 13 TDs, and 14 interceptions. That's pretty good. He has a 52.6 quarterback rating, which is 83 on the list. By the way, when I said that's 14 interceptions, that was big sarcasm, okay? He's throwing double the amount of interceptions than Jacob Eason. And he's throwing 7 less touchdowns than Jacob Eason. But Jordan Love, his potential is skyrocketing, okay? This guy knows what he is doing. The quarterback rating, though, and now you kind of start looking at it and go, what is happening? But the passing yards definitely continue to improve for Jordan Love. Yeah, that's it for the video. I have a mock draft coming soon. Be looking, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.